everybody, and welcome to the first ever Challenge of Doom. That's right. We are now running a second tournament series. As you can see right here, a little fancy graphic. All good stuff. We're actually about to start. All right, so we're doing kind of quick tonight. Joining me tonight is Alex from the Drew Too Many podcast. Alex, I can never say your last name, so if you want, please say your last name and where you're from and everything. That would be great.
Yeah, it's Alex Cook.
Fuck, I knew it.
Yeah. You just gotta send it. It's spelled differently. Cook is how you pronounce it. I live in Seattle, but maybe not for long? ? There's talk of my wife and I moving to a different state, but we'll see how that works. Anyway, yeah, I've been in Washington forever. Played here forever. Four Worlds invites, which I think gives me enough street cred to be able to talk on podcasts and stuff. So that's it.
Way more than I have.
How many do you have?
Worlds invite 0.
Oh, really?
I don't have the time to chase a Worlds invite, being a dad and having a disabled children. So that's why I make my own tournament series.
You know what? Honestly, at this stage of the game, I'm so over some of the competitive scene that grassroots and homegrown and homebrew stuff is just way more entertaining and way more fun.
So we've got a couple of people just starting to come into the VC. We have Day Camp, who is Pokey Emmy's. Oh man, well, let me message Emmy. We have to get her on number 1. Let me see if she can stream.
Limitless. I gotta look at I'm gonna bring up the pairings too. I forgot to do that.
I'll go into her thing. I don't know if she's playing on her phone or not, but I have to have my co-host, right? My normal tournament co-host have inaugurate this.
Oh, of course. I'm a little disappointed. I don't see any. Oh wait, there's one other. Who's this? What's this other playing? Oh wait, what? Oh, interesting. Nobody. I'm a little bummed that no one's playing Steelix Dodrio.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get. Emmy says not yet. Next round, but Jackson says he could. We also have Day Camp, and I don't know who Alpha Hawk is. Let me see if I can find them. Oh wait, Jackson on the other side of Emmy's, so we'll get Emmy.
Cool. Taking a look at the metagame here.
Which this is only a 32-person tournament, so much smaller metagame. You would consider this more like a League Cup metagame.
Yeah. Yeah, you get the everybody it's rare to see the 4 Charizards make sense. The 3 Chin-Pows is a little bit kind of surprising, but it's the meta is so spread out. And it's actually kind of cool that we only have 7 duplicate decks. Everyone's playing kind of unique stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to move us down to table 5 so we can watch the Emmy Jackson game.
Yeah.
Now, I've been wanting to cast an Emmy game for a while because I'm always watching. I'm always casting with her, and I never get to watch her play. And she's made quite a few dates. She actually came top 32. No, missed top 32 by one positioning and one regional. I don't remember which one it is. I mean, you can kill me later about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a horrible friend. I don't remember, but very good.
Top 32 Vancouver 2024.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, but I'll be top 16 Vancouver 2024.
That's what you plan? Top 16?
Yeah, hopefully.
Do you know what you're playing yet?
It's down between. I didn't make new graphics for this. We're gonna go graphicless tonight. I knew I forgot something. I forgot to make round 1 and 2 graphics.
Yeah.
I'm down between 3 decks. That's just still a lot, but I still have a few weeks, 3. I am looking at Gardevoir.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Charizard, which I actually have 3 variants of Charizard I'm working on.
Sure.
And
not the Toradzard, right? We're staying away from that.
No. I'm talking Bibarel Zard. I'm talking Pidgeot Zard, Bibarel Pidgeot Zard. They're all over the place.
Big shout out, by the way, for pronouncing it Pidget. Big shout out.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know it's Pidget.
Yeah, no, it's one of those like actually moments. You know what I mean?
Actually, it's Pidgeotto. No, wait, no.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but that, and these just came in today. I haven't posted them yet. My block laxes came in today.
Ooh.
So that's on there.
Now.
How much experience do you have with that deck?
Tell Alex I beat a Steelix Dodrio on live because they DC'd.
Quite a bit. I've been practicing on live a lot, which Metal Magikarp, welcome back to Doomco as our senior vice president of quality decks. You continue just doing what you do. He also, I don't know if you saw it, he says he beat a Steelix Dodrio deck on live because they disconnected.
Yeah, I did see that. I was gonna say it was me, but I changed my screen name to Alex Cook so that people would know. I did play it a lot online today. Wait, I can hear a voice.
Weird, because I'm the only other person here, and the other person is muted.
What? Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy.
Is it the stream game volume? You can turn that down.
Oh no, everything's turned off. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, because I'm not hearing any other voices.
Oh, there it is. I turned it down. We got it. We figured it out. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I played. I subbed for middle school PE, and they had a 2-hour late start today, so I played a lot of Pokemon before the day started. And I was playing the Steelix Dodrio deck, and I was scooping a lot. So I was like, oh, it might have been me. Well,
at least you're true about it.
Yeah, it's fun, but you know.
I have one match where I finished. I'm like, oh, this one actually sign in, check in, put their deck list in, everything. And no, they just beat the other. I think they donked them. Oh, it was Block Lax. Someone brought Block Lax. I guess
Block Lax won against Zard. Oh, because the Zard person probably just was like, no thanks.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That tracks.
Okay, so we have Chimpow versus Mew here. What do you do as either side to make sure the game wins?
Where am I supposed to? Okay. I like this guy's start though. He hit the VIP turn 1, the heavy ball, all the good stuff. His turn 2 is real rough, but
yeah, especially if he loses that Radiant Greninja, that's a lot of draw power gone.
Yeah, and it's Mew. He 100% is going to lose it, right? They never miss.
They never miss. It sucks. It's life. Yep, they didn't even miss off that.
I tried to hit the discard pile with my mouse. I need to calm down.
It takes a while with live to realize how often that happens.
Yeah. Gosh, yeah, he needs to. I mean, what are your outs here? Ultra Ball, supporter. That's about it.
Yeah, about. Well,
the judge here is. Praise be.
Oh,
yes.
God, that is everything you'd want. Give him the Kyogre.
And the rope too. No, see, I don't mind giving the Kyogre. You have the Phrygia in hand, right? So like, you're fine with giving him the backs here.
Okay. I can understand. I don't play enough Chimpow.
Yeah. Well, it's. I think if you didn't have the other Phrygia in hand, I think it is like a kind of a debate. But with the Kyogre, you're like, okay, I'm going to take 2 prizes next turn, right? I think you're at this point resigning yourself to a 2-3-2 sort of thing, unless you push the Greninja and try to shot the Mew VMAX. But I don't know. We'll see what his lines play is. I think you have the Kyogre or the Ninja push. He's gonna go for either or. Okay. Ninja push is a little bit more safe, I suppose. Yep, and you need that to pivot. And here's this. Yeah.
Go ahead and draw it in with your Bibarel. Good old Beaver. I just got that Beaver art too.
A good one. Oh, see, look at this. This guy's big chillin'. Kind of. Actually, no, not really. He doesn't have. Never mind. He doesn't have items or energy.
But he could still get the back Excalibur, or do you just hold back a turn, knowing that they could still go and give KO something?
I don't think he just realized that there's path in play. Whoopsies. Because I think what he wanted to do there was like grab the 2 energies and concealed cards and try to hit energy retrieval.
Yeah. The bonus he does get is that they have to find any sort of damage modifiers, which they might not have.
Oh, you just hit into it. What are you doing? Oh, I don't know if I would have played the stop. Actually, no, the stop's correct. Never mind. Because you need to bounce the thing anyway. This is just KO, right? How many does he need? He needs 6. Oh, I got mentioned.
Oh, crap, I don't have chat open. How did I not realize I didn't even have my chat open? Oh, that's how I missed so many things. I didn't realize people.
You just stop here, try to hit the retrieval.
Oops.
Oh, this guy. Oh, what a guy.
He's gonna pull it off. He's doing the impossible.
Wow. That judge was actually insane.
It saved. I don't even know if you get rid of the Pokestop though.
No, you can't, because you're gonna get presumably path next turn, right? He's got enough, right? Yeah, because then click down here, yep, and then you're gonna vessel away the lightning energy. Yeah, he's big chillin' here. Cashman, I'm not ignoring you. Look at that. See, look at me interact with chat.
I know. I'm the streamer, and I'm the one that I'm ignoring. But to be fair, this is my first challenge stream doing this.
That's right. You do have a lot of buttons to press.
Yeah.
If you need to kick back, I got you.
That's why we have co-casters.
Oh yeah. I mean, this judge into just the nuts is quite insane.
Now we went from Mew being on the back foot or being ahead, and now it's on the back foot.
Oh yeah. Wow, and another the scariest bit here is that if the Mew player Ionos, that's 2 path outs going directly to the bottom of the deck, and not being able to find them as easy.
We'll see the Lost Vacuum here. The Pokestop go away. They have more Pokestops in there.
See, there's the Iono. A path is going to get immediately slammed. Ready?
Here it comes.
Oh, no, okay.
No. Fusion Strike. Okay. They don't have access to the V-Star, so that's gone. Just keep hitting those 4 Seal Stones. They do need another Mew. Well, okay, actually, no, you don't. Well, it's a nice free retreater. It's easier to do retreats with.
Sure. Because you're not getting leaped. There's the path. Okay. He did get Iono'd into the other Chin-Pow, which is really nice for him.
He does have access to the Irida too, so if he does play Lost Vacuum, so he'd be able to end the retrieval.
Boo this man. Boo this man.
Boo this Chin-Pow lock.
Oh my gosh, get out of here.
I think you almost Irida no matter what, because
you have to Irida first.
Yeah, you have to Irida before you buy Burrell, before you incisors.
Correct, because you gotta at least shuffle the deck to get the stops back to the top. Because clearly he doesn't play Vacuum because that would have just been slammed, right?
Right. Almost here, you either waste the energy. No, you don't even waste the energy retrieval because you can still put everything in play with the back Excalibur.
Oh no, yeah, he has it. Never mind. Yeah, he just has it.
Hello 417 and Andy Granny. Thank you for the follow.
Make sure to smash that subscribe button. I get a 50% commission on every sub this stream, so make sure you subscribe so that I can get paid. No?
Talk about the regional. I will.
Your mock regional, the prep for Vancouver.
No, it's
Wow.
not prep for Vancouver. It's prep for post rotation. It's prep for EUIC.
Ooh.
Amy just absolutely got destroyed. That feels bad.
That's rough. That judge, both the judge and the Iona were just into the nuts. Smash that sub just like how Chin Pao is smashing poor old Mew. Yep.
Smash that sub so you don't get ads.
Ooh, yeah. So you can hear our voices more. Instead of getting DoorDash ads, I'm assuming. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So we have a moment here. I'm also dealing with the judge call. We have someone. Actually, let's see if Savid's still playing. He's always a fun one.
Yeah, let's go over that.
He's playing Garchomp. Yeah, let's go see how that's going.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. Well, we did that. We had someone said their opponent wasn't there, and now their opponent's shown. Oh, wow, they were winning too. Said they won, and so like if they can show me a screenshot, I'll 100% give it to them because that means someone else will say, someone isn't telling the truth, or however you want to put it.
I'm looking at what's going on over here. There's a Hisuian Samurai on the field right now.
It's assuming Decidueye.
Well, yeah. Look at the bench.
I know the Mew. Oh, this other Samurai.
Yeah. It's the old it's a Swampert, the discard a card, draw 3 thing. I guess that's his draw engine ? I guess it gets fightings into the discard pile. That's hot. I mean, like it's the whole I can get rid of energies and accelerate because that's what my attack does. So the synergy's there. Burning a rare, well, you know what? Now that I think about it out loud, just to give this man some credit, you don't need that many rare candies. You know, you need the one rare candy to get into the Garchomp, but then one Garchomp should be enough energy acceleration for the game. Like, you're not trying to stream Garchomps. You're trying to just get one and then go with your Decidueye, with your Mew, with your X, Y, and Z attacker, with your Luxray, apparently. Remember, if you use code DOOM5 at tabletopvillage.com, you can save 5% off any order. It's better to use Doom5 than to use mellow_Magikarp. So make sure you use Doom5.
Alpha Hawk 5, if you happen to be in chat, can you come back to your game, please? If anyone knows Alpha Hawk 5, we are having an issue where his opponent didn't show up in the limitless chat, but his opponent has shown up now and saying they played and won a game, but he doesn't have the screenshot.
Ooh, that's the cardinal sin of online tournaments.
I know. And so I've got two people saying two different things, and I can't believe screenshots on either one. Now, almost.
So you just give him a tie? Is that what the solution is?
I think so.
Or double game loss. Double game loss. Let's punish both of them. Let's be mean. We're on our chaos arc. I mean, honestly, I'm liking what I'm seeing with this Garchomp. I wish I knew what happened earlier in the game. It looks like that a Chin Pao hit a Garchomp with 4 energies on it. So it looked like the Chin Pao player did not get all 6 energy on board. Which, like, I guess makes sense, because like if you look at the route to victory for the Chin Pao player, it looked like it was like Iron Hands to take 3 prizes on the Garchomp, and then like finish off a 2 prizer was probably the route that they were suspecting to take. I'm curious about what the Chin Pao player took the 1 prize on. I presume a Gibble would be my guess. But who knows? Oh, hi! My cat just zoomed through the door at Mach speed.
Okay, now The player who wasn't there, he was playing right on a ladder and spaced out and thought it was his game. So, yeah, never mind. What have I missed with Savid? Or did I just... Oh, I was lost.
Oh, I'm sorry. I accidentally muted myself and I didn't realize it. Yeah, I was trying to figure out where the prize mapping like existed in that game.
Did he just... I just realized he just tried to Terra he tried to Greninja the Terra Garchomp.
I mean, it's one of those things that you just kind of forget, I think, question mark.
Yeah. Well, it's like trying to do that to the Charizard, and Charizard's a very popular deck, so you should know.
Or to the Garchomp.
Yeah. But then again, how often do you play against Garchomp?
I think, I mean, this is not a new take. Ready for this? Not new take at all. It is a shame that all of the Terra abilities are the same.
100%.
Like, and it's not even like they ran out of ideas. Like, they had berries in the Diamond and Pearl era. They had the ancient traits. Like, there was precedent for this, and it just stinks. Just stinks so bad.
What's up, Emmy? Yes, ouchies. You real quick, Emmy. You put him into that hand.
Oh yeah, that first judge, they were sitting on water energy, 2 energy retrieval, and nothing else, and then you judged him into just the nuts, which is just like how. I mean, you did the right thing, right?
Right.
It was insanely the correct play, but like, wow.
This Garchomp deck though, Savage, I'm gonna pull it up. But yeah, there's precedent. I remember when we first got like full cards attached to like all that way back. And I was on like 14, 15 at the time. I was like, there's no way you'll have deck space for attachments for that. And now I'm like, how do I put more full cards in my deck?
Have you been listening? This is a shameless plug. Have you been listening to the Drew Too Many podcast recently?
Not recently. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm barely on it these days. I'm locked in for Maractus for Vancouver.
Oh, jeez.
And so I understand the wanting to fit more tools in, because I'm playing like 20 and I'm like, it's not enough.
I need more.
I'm just hoping to play nothing but Charizard and Roaring Moon all day, and I just walked day 2.
That's my thought behind like block lax.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I could just walk to day 2, but then how do I win in day 2?
I have always took the stance throughout my entire career of just make it to day 2, because anything can happen in day 2. There is a quote from let me get the quote. 2004 third baseman, Red Sox. I can't remember his name. Kevin Millar. First baseman. Kevin Millar had a quote during the 2004 All-Star game, or not All-Star game, the Red Sox Yankees ALCS, where he said, as long as we make it to game 7, we're good, because anything can happen in a game 7. Right? That's
true.
That's always the thing. And that was his like mantra, was just like, just get to game 7, just get to game 7. And like, that's been my mantra, is just get to game 2, just get to game 2, or a day 2, because you never know. So.
Yeah, that is the truth. You never know.
Yeah.
Now I think we're almost actually done. Okay, we have one more game. Like this thing moves fast tonight. I don't care. We're trying to see how fast this thing moves. We're doing timing. We're testing this. This is all for fun. And also, I realize now I'm now running a tournament, and this is going back to talking about with the regionals coming up. We got sidetracked a little bit. What it is, I am now running a tournament of 3 of the 5 styles of tournaments Pokemon runs now.
Oh, like you mean like challenge regionals?
Challenge, this is challenge style. Tournament of Doom's League Cup style. Regional is a regional style, best of 3, like multiple rounds. Now with a cut. Next stop is IC, and then how do I run a Worlds?
Well, I mean, have you ever considered doing because I've seen some of the other Limitless tournaments do the whole thing where it's like,
you want where you have points?
You get points.
There is actually, and it's already set up. It's called the Tournament of Doom Champion Series, and we do have rankings.
So that's Worlds.
Yeah, right now Jam 0828 is at number 1 with 48 points because he won like 4-6.
Wow.
Tournament of Dooms in a row.
I mean, that's your Worlds right there. Then you just take the top X number of people. Heck, if you really wanted to make it like really fun and spicy, you do it like you did the Players Cup, where it's like 8 or 16 people, but instead of just X number of rounds, you do a round robin.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
The Champion Series is already going on.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I need to update this. This is it has all the way up to March 9th on here.
Well, dang.
So.
Oh, see, there it is. Oh.
So yeah. I can even go in here. I think I can edit it on here. Let me see.
Yeah, all the people in chat are like, "Yo, dog, I got more points."
Well, that's why someone is trying to say that, and that's why I can go and check my admin board.
Come on,
series, Tournament of Doom, edit series. Point structure still there. Series page. Where do I update it?
So then, at what point do you start applying for TPCI and saying, "Hey, look"?
I've been thinking about it for a while. Like, if they won't hire me for my art, you're going to sure as hell hire me for my. There you go. He is right. The rankings did need updating.
I was a big fan of that Lugia art that you.
I just put out.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Which, if people want, is up on doomgaming.com. Doom-gaming.com.
Did you see that? Did you see that absolute alley oop? By the way, just oh man, I like your Lugia art, and then plug.
Oh, so good. This is why. And look, we still haven't even talked about the regional yet.
Oh my gosh, just
God. Okay. The Tournament of Doom regional is coming up. We have the final match ended, but I got 4 minutes to talk about this. You're going to sit here and going to listen to it. Listen to me. Here it is. Tournament of Doom regional championship starts 8 a.m. Pacific, March 30th. It is a regional style event. So that means 2 days now. That's 7 rounds day 1. I think I said 4 rounds with a top 8 cut day 2. It might be 5. I don't remember. But I'm looking at about 8 hours of gameplay each day.
Wow, that's going to be fun.
That's the 3. We will be going in a moment here, Jackson. I'm promoting some other stuff.
We're plugging right now.
We're plugging. We got a moment to plug.
Ad break.
I'm working on pricing, but if you saw that Lugia mat, there will be a Champions Edition of that, which the winner can choose between the shiny, shadow, or regular. They'll have a special Doom Champions one, which I will link to that here in the chat in just a moment, so people can buy that. Panda 4, you should sub. That will end that. That will be this, or if they really want the Charizard, I would still do the Charizard because that's the other one. And I'm looking for sponsors who would want to add to the prize pool. I will get codes from Tabletop. I gotta actually drive myself there. It's been such a pain in the ass, to be honest. Yep.
Yeah.
Get that. But other people, any physical products, whatever, money, I don't care. Give me money.
Yeah, that's.
It will be the pricing, and yeah, and we'll have myself, Mellow Magikarp, Pokemon, Primetime Wizard have all been confirmed. There's Wancho is going to be in Seattle around that time.
He will be.
So maybe I'll get him to come here, and we can have my wife get really mad at us for yelling like really loud for every game.
Wancho, having commentated games with Wancho,
it's so much fun, right?
Oh, first of all, absolute professional. Love that man in and out of the game. The other fighter, he's got energy and he's loud, which is like good.
Very good.
It wakes you up.
It gets things going. There was once, Emmy can attest to this. He came in on top 8. Me and Emmy were lagging. We were just dead. And he came in like essentially 2 a.m. for us, and he just woke up. High energy, blew our socks off, got everything going again, got us hyped.
Oh yeah. And Kevin's good too.
Yeah, Kevin's good too, yes. Let's get the next round going. I think we're going to stick with Civi just because we didn't get to see this whole thing work out. So I want to see this Garchomp deck work a little bit more. But also, if you have an interesting deck and you want to stream it, go ahead and stream it. We will jump. We are always all for jumping. And also, if you want to cast, there is a form up. I will link it somewhere. It's under tournament announcement still. I'll pin it there. I think I can pin it. I'm trying to remember how to pin it. You can sign up. I'm literally taking people in order as they come. I thought Alex did jump the line, but because Alex is great for testing.
Oh, I jumped the line?
You jumped 3 people who had been on already with community nights, so technically you're the first new person.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's awesome. Well, I mean, this is fun. Like, I think my Pokemon adventure these days is just like doing things that are fun. Like,
it should be.
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon should be. I think a lot of the top tier competitive scene has gotten to the point where, like, I think some people have forgotten what it's like to have fun and do fun things. And so, like, that's been my focus recently. It's just like, I just want to, like, working at, like, all those years working at tabletop, I had fun, but it became stressful over the years. And now that I'm, like, released from that, it's like, okay, I can now focus on having fun again.
Right.
There's so many good avenues for it.
My thing was like, I gotten better recently. I had some small amount of coachings. I just got the buy. I need to get even more coaching from, I'm not gonna say, I hate to say, like, I would say higher profile coaching, I guess is the way to do it. But the coaching I've gotten, okay, I'll just admit, Locke has been like, just even like one or like the 2, like I think we did 2 sessions, haven't helped a lot. I'm now also, and I'm sorry, I want to pimp another podcast. He's currently in the chat. The Lake of Rage, which you can buy their merchandise from doom-gaming.com. So we are really all about the advertisements here.
I mean, that's why you stream, right?
Yeah.
They had a really good, the Lake of Rage podcast had a really good guest on, not today, but last week. Like a week ago.
The one that was talking about like using the amount of time, the one that was this week's, I loved it, and it really gave me good thinking. Like I'd already changed some of my own play like that. Like when I play games now, I just don't play to play.
Hold on, I have to respond to Mello because I tried to toot my own horn, and he doesn't let me do that. No one in the greater Seattle community puts me on blast and keeps my ego in check more than Kevin_Clemente.
That is pretty. I think that's pretty true.
That guy makes sure that I don't inflate my own ego more than my wife. I'll let you know. Like that's how much that man keeps me in check.
So we are, even though we have the Civi game, we're waiting for his opponent to check in. Which this would be Cloth versus Garchomp, which is even better. And I really hope this guy checks in.
Sorry. It's a challenge, right? It's a challenge, right?
Right.
Like, I wanted to see some Steelix today, baby. Like, I was ready to go.
Well, you could also bring it next week, and we'll get you on.
I could. We'll see. I mean, Tuesday nights are actually pretty good for me. So I'm working 2 jobs these days, and I don't get a lot of chance to, sleep or do anything. But
he checked in. We've got a game. Well, I mean, we got other
Yeah.
games, but this is the game I want to see. Sweet.
He's waiting.
He's waiting. So once he gets there, I will transfer over to the game.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I've got it open, but
I was like, we're still in it, aren't we?
Yeah, we're still in it. Yeah, I can't see it yet.
That's all right. Oh, there we go. He's challenging. His registration for next week's event locked behind additional information. How do you register for next week's event?
This one, let me double check, make sure it is unlocked, because sometimes I forget to unlock them. No, all you do is you just add whatever you want to the question. Just add whatever you want.
Just put like butts and farts.
Yeah, actually, some people do put like butts and farts.
Nice. Tell him Alex sent you.
Yeah, that works too. And it's the same thing with the regional. Just literally that all that is just saying temporal forces is legal. It's a best of 3 format.
What is your current knee-jerk reaction? Best temporal deck, like temporal forces deck, not like something that's already existed, but like, what's your best new deck to come out of temporal forces?
I think Future Box looks kind of interesting. I think it was Future Box. There's an Ancient Box. I don't remember which one. It's one of them. One of them.
There's definitely a lot of like, it's one of those things that there's not an obvious like, here's the new deck, go run for it. That's what I kind of like about it, is that I think there's a lot of room to experiment and cook, you know?
Yeah, and that's always the fun part about it. Like, that's what I'm excited about for like the regional. We're gonna get new things. Like the last one with Cilio's Network won it. He brought in Battle VIP list Gardevoir. Something we didn't see at the time.
Yeah.
Some people, right? Yeah. And then we also saw like Charizard Bibarel was like the more popular version of Charizard at that time. And now post rotation is the go-to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a lot of fun, and like we're going to see a lot of different things. And that's like
go for it.
That's why I'm excited for it. And also this is going to be weird. I am running a Tournament of Doom on the Thursday, the 21st, and not the 22nd. The Friday the 22nd, you might be like, Doom, why are you doing that? Because I'm traveling to Vancouver on the 22nd and it's my birthday.
Wow.
But I don't want to miss out the Temporal Forces format.
Make sure that you wish Doom a happy birthday in Vancouver and he will give you a crisp high five.
Or a shiny Fuecoco.
Ooh, actually that. Yeah.
I've got 9. Let's see. No, Emmy gets one. I get one. Probably Mello gets one. 7 holographic glittery shiny Fuecocos. I might order another 10 now that I'm talking about it. I only ordered 10 because it's cheaper.
So yes, birthday.
We
can go to people birthday dinner. People shy. Cute.
Oh yeah, no Mello. You know who's not? You know who's not invited? Alex. No, I know you're invited if you want to.
I mean, I don't know. There's talk that I might actually just drive up the morning of Vancouver. That's what we used to do back in the day.
That is actually what I did on the first post-COVID one. I didn't play in it, but I did drive up that morning. I think I got there. We left later because we weren't carrying as much. We got there like a 10 or 11.
Oh, sure. Yeah. If you're not playing, right, then you can just roll up.
I did that for Portland one year. I left here 5 in the morning and I got there at like 7:45 because I sped the whole way.
I've done that too, because it's like, well, what do I value more? The extra night of hotel or the extra 1 or 2 hours of sleep? I'm just like, well, shoot, I'll save myself a couple $100 and just chill here and go down the morning of.
Yeah.
Like that's more beneficial to me, especially now with like registration fees being so dang high.
Yeah. Oh, that hurts. We had the guard shop all set up.
Don't worry, they'll see that. The thing about the guard shop deck is that like as long as you get Gibble down and you're gonna have the turn too.
The biggest issue right now is he has you'd have to waste that energy trying to get the Radiant Greninja out unless he also plays Escape Rope, which didn't even fully look at this deck.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the list either.
I'm just going to play it and hope for the best.
One of the things that makes me excited. So, I guess I'll the state of Pokemon these days is that because there are so many good online tournaments like the Tournament of Doom series.
Right, thank you.
You're welcome. Because there's so many cool online tournaments that the meta evolves so much faster and gets staler faster, or rather not staler, but solved quicker. And that plus the fact that there's like more people than we ever have seen, the meta gets solved quicker, and then the meta evolves differently, not slower, but differently, because people are adjusting to the online meta in a weird way, and it always kind of like circles back around, sort of thing. But that's like, that's a longer conversation. So the most exciting time back in the day was always like the week after the first regionals. Now it is like the first week of a new set.
Right.
And by the time regionals rolls around, everyone's like, oh yeah, this is old hat. We already know what's going on. So that's why I'm excited for this new format, because I think there's a lot of really cool. This set specifically has been more exciting than sets past, I will say.
I'll say I definitely enjoy this format.
It's a great format.
At worst, you can say it's just stale because of how long it's been.
Right.
But otherwise, it's been good. It's a very, what's a good way to put it? Like round robin.
Oh, wait, sorry, I was looking at the play. This is interesting.
I think he's trying to attack.
He's doing a second attack.
Yeah. Do not attack the Bibarel. Do not attack the Bibarel. Okay.
That's Sniper 120. Okay,
yeah. So good.
Okay, so I think I was worried about trying to hit the fighting energy so quick, and I thought he was going to Ultra Ball away the DCE and the collapse and try to Mew into it, but I guess having the guaranteed snipe is good.
Yeah, just get rid of the cloth. It would have been nice if they had the Bibarel already evolved, because then you could get the Bibarel, or now you could.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily getting KO'd by the Electrode. It's your lightning weak.
No, yeah, you're tanking a hit here, and like in terms of the prize race, you're probably fine because you're going to take the Electrode at some point, presumably. What is Asui and Decidueye weak to grass?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm looking. Yeah, I was like, it's
been a year since I played a series.
No, it's psychic. It's weak to psychic.
That's right, because it's more of a straight fighting. It's not a ground type. Like, it's not a ground type in the game, so psychic makes sense because I believe it's a fighting type.
So I don't know if you knew this fun trivia bit about Alex. I've been playing the TCG for years. I cough, every master set from 2010 till now. Cough, please buy it off of me. Cough, inquire in DMs. But I have never actually beaten any of the main games ever. Like, not even Red and Blue.
That sounds like a lot of players, actually.
Yeah. So I don't know what type Pokemons are. I'm getting better because of Pokemon Go, because my wife and I play Pokemon Go like religiously. I'm getting better, but like I could not have told you that Hisui and Decidueye was like straight fighting.
It's probably, I'm actually going to look it up. It should be a cross type. I'm just trying to remember what the cross type is.
Is it fighting grass? That would make sense.
It's fighting grass.
Oh, look at me.
Because it's grass ghost.
Garchomp is fist type. Yep.
Yes.
It is. That's
Garchomp's
exactly.
Ground dragon, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm. That I know because of I recently redid my raid rosters for Pogo.
See, like the only reason like I even knew it is because he was on my VGC team for the longest time. Because when Earthquake was like one of the most powerful moves you could have on your VGC team.
That makes sense.
Choice Scarf, Jolly, Garchomp would attack first against everything. Yeah, Jolly. You would have
a Pokemon word.
No, you literally have switch is good. Um, different what's the word I'm looking for here? Natures. And different natures give you a different boost in your attack, your speed, your special attack, something. So Garchomp, if you wanted to be faster, Jolly gets you faster speed, but it takes down. Try to remember what stat. I want to say it was special attack or attack, which it doesn't. It's only like a special. It only uses one of those two. It's like a straight pure physical attacker. So if you take away from your special attack, it just doesn't matter.
Isn't Garchomp one of like the fastest Pokemon in the game?
Easily. That's why it has no retreat in the card game usually.
Like, yeah, I suppose. That's one thing that I know that there are some weird things that like Pokemon that are fast that like have retreat cost in the game.
Like Regieleki is actually one of the fastest.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Sorted by speed. Look at this.
But
apply my TCG knowledge to this.
But Regieleki was given if you look at it, it was given a retreat cost in the TCG just to make the Regigigas deck a little bit more, I almost want to say fair.
Sure. Like that makes sense, right? Because as like if the video game did not exist and you needed a way to like balance your like card game and it wasn't Pokemon skinned, right? If this wasn't strictly Pokemon, you would still. Ooh, I hope he hits the Bibarel here.
He needs to hit the Bibarel. This is how you beat this deck. Is once you take out their Bibarel and you can Iono them to like nothing, it kind of goes.
So it just did. Okay, so Speed Form Deoxys is fast, but like I can't think of a free retreating Deoxys ever.
Yeah, I can't think so either. If you use PokemonCards.com, PKMN cards, you can actually filter it.
Oh, it is favorited and my most visited website. I'm on here for fun every day.
I'm on here every stream because something comes up and I've got to look it up, and that filter is the best.
You know who runs this, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, okay. Big shout out to JP, wherever he's at.
I use this all the time, and I just wait. That and Justin Basil, but that's because Justin Basil is just for future cards. It's not.
Wait, Sceptile's the 8th fastest Pokemon? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
There's no. What? Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's a fast.
Sceptile's really that fast? There's never been a free retreating Sceptile.
It's like I'm looking at it, I'm like, Jolteon's had plenty of free retreaters. Even Gengar's had free retreaters. The first ever Sceptile printed was 3 retreat. 3. Yeah.
Like, come on, dog.
Here's another one. Corviknight VMAX has no retreat.
Is it fast in the game?
It's like mid-range every time I played it, but I think a lot of the builds I play are more bulky. He's meant to be like his health and his HP in this is 320, which I mean it's kind of highish for VMAXs. He was one of the higher ones, but in the VG you kind of use more as like a just straight up, here I go, I'm just hitting everything kind of thing.
I'm looking at all these speed stats and I'm like blown away right now. I didn't know Electrode was the 10th fastest Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. It is. I don't think there's ever been a free retreating one. I also see the comment in the chat. They've made a speed Deoxys. They definitely have made a speed form Deoxys. So, I mean, like multiple, like I think because I've never called it like speed form Deoxys specifically, but like on the arts, and then they used to have the form change ones back in like the set called Deoxys.
See, that's like
There's
one of the things.
Deoxys speed form, but not speed form Deoxys and Legends Awakened. Anyway,
that's one of those things like Pokemon with like form changes, like outside of the Deoxys one. Like I wish there was something. Yeah, opponent conceded. That was game. I wish there was more of that thing. Like we were even talking earlier about like error types, all just bench protection. Cool. We could have done so much more.
I don't want to spiral into a conversation about Pokemon Pocket and like the direction that TPCI is going these days, but yeah, you could have made it a little bit more complicated and still and not completely confused all the 7-year-olds that Pokemon is gearing towards. New players, I should say. I don't want to say 7-year-olds. New players. Just you know.
I got this Palkia deck.
Yeah, I hadn't had a chance to look at this. I saw someone was playing whatever this was. Is he 2-0?
Yeah. I was actually going to reach out to him next round and see if they can stream.
That'd be awesome. Mamarsh. Do you think it's Mamarsh or Marsh?
It's Marsh.
Okay, it's definitely okay. It's the elongated Marsh. Got it. Cool.
Yeah, at least I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it. You're the professional.
I wish I was.
This is wild. So it makes sense in a weird way to have the whole like the other Gardevoir that like accelerates water energies. I don't know if that package is needed though.
Yeah.
You know?
But if it's working, it's kind of working.
Sure. It's I don't want to be that guy that's like small sample size. My knee-jerk reaction to looking at this is like, okay, Palkia Ice Rider works in and itself. Like it is a good deck in a vacuum.
It can still win cups or tournament dooms because I believe it did win one recently. Yeah. I don't know how well it'd do at a regional.
I can tell you that answer because I played it in Portland. But like, you know, I think it is a good enough deck. But I don't know if the Gardevoir is like the answer. I think it's a way for them to be like, hey, I'm playing water energies and I can put in some recyclers and a Kyogre and like maybe sure up some matchups. I don't know. If it works, it works, and big thumbs up. It just seems kind of counterintuitive. It seems like you're trying to mash two things together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we have a very nice diverse meta going tonight.
Yeah, that's what I really like about this is that because it's like a challenge winner take all sort of deal.
See, I would have put Goodra Lost Zone box on.
Someone's playing Goodra.
Yeah. It's only 5 rounds, man. Don't drop, just play it out. Like I'll even talk about this. I almost 1-2 dropped my cup this weekend. I was tilted. And because I won round 1 against Arceus. I lost round 2 to Arceus because we played the whole game in my head. I did everything right. I just lost to variance in the end. I had a 50-50 shot at getting the worker off my prizes, and I didn't get it. Happens, right? Nothing you can do. So
I think it goes back to the conversation we were having a little bit earlier about how, like, so many people like just play for fun.
Yeah. So then I went up against a Lugia. Brick. I was like, oh. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to continue playing. I need the practice. Go in Gardevoir mirror. I was playing Gardevoir. I think I've got the Gardevoir mirror down. Kind of well, like what you want your strategy to be. I'm not going to tell people. No, it's coaching. Pay for that. No. It's an interesting mirror. If you let's just play it this way. If Iono and taking out as many of their Kirlias and stuff is very, very crucial. Beat that, and then I beat Rory Moon. Like Gardevoir beats Rory Moon most of the time. And so I 3-2, and then I missed by 0.2 percentage points.
Oh,
it's like, oh,
that's rough.
4, 5, 6, and 7 was all within like 0.2 percentage points of each other.
Mm-hmm.
It was like there was people like right there. It was like a whole bunch of us just like waiting to see who was the 3-2 who made it. It was all so close. And I was like, oh my god.
I think that's a testament to why you always play it out. Like you've spent what, like $5-10 to get in?
15.
Wow.
I've spent they've gone up more. It's like there's some places around here doing 20, 25.
Oh, for a you said for a cup?
Yeah.
Oh, like, you know what? A cup makes sense. A cup makes sense for that.
The pricing for those ones seem better than a lot of ones I've been to. Everybody got a prize pack, at least for participating, which that makes me always feel better. And it seems like the winner got like 15.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That's even better.
It's always been my hard personal stance that 100% of the money invested in a cup should go back into prize pool.
That has been mine, and that is actually what I try to do with everything that comes into the stream. All the subs, everything else, I try to either I use it to pay into code cards if I need them, like if I need emergency code cards, or I've improved equipment because of it, like my microphones or camera. Even though I don't use camera like most of the time anymore, but I bought the camera like a year and a half ago, or just however else, or like even to the regional pricing. If I don't have any subs, I don't ever do the regional and pay for the pricing out of my own pocket.
I think it's with a card shop specifically, being someone who has worked in and operated multiple different card stores. If you're using the entry fee as a way to profit off of your players, you're missing the point to why you're having the tournament specifically. No card shop has ever been like, yes, we held a tournament today and we made so much money off of that tournament. That's not how you make your money, because if those players come in and buy a box of sleeves, that's your tournament entry fee. Like, they're gonna spend more money anyway. So if you make your players happier and make the pricing better, they will spend more of their excess money on the extra peripherals that you're trying to move anyway. So,
like, I know my brother's happy. He comes in and buys a box.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
So,
like, make your players happy. Like, why? Like, reinvest into the community. I see so many LGSs, and even in today's day and age, where prices are going up and where cards are way more easy accessible, that they're not reinvesting an equal amount back into the community. And it just looks so bad on those LGSs. It looks so bad. I was at a challenge last weekend ago in Spokane. I went to Spokane to visit some friends, and I played in a challenge. And the top 4 people in this 11-person challenge all got a build and battle kit. And I was like, that is nuts. Like, that's awesome. Like, I want to, if I was in that community, I'd be like, yo, dog. Like, I'd be there. Oh yeah, Mellow. See, store credit is also the win-win profit. Oh yeah, because
when I played at Mox, which I actually have a different reason why I don't play at Mox now. I will talk about that a little bit later. I took second at one of the cups recently. I had $90 in store credit.
That's pretty good.
I was like, damn. And then I found I first got like 150. I was like, God damn, one play. Literally one play separated me from taking the cup.
Store credits is a win all around. You're right. Like, because you get the same amount reinvested, but you got to remember that people get their product at 60% of the value. So it's a win for everybody if you do store credit as like a thing.
All right, who wants to be round 3?
Who's Day Camp? What are they playing?
Day Camp is playing Lost Zone, and they are up against Metaman and his Anti-Iron Valiant.
Okay, because they're down in table 7 there.
Oh, there you go. Okay, Day Camp, if you're in chat, if you want to give it a shot. Okay, I don't know why it moved you back and forth.
Because I'm clicking buttons.
Don't worry, I'll drag you everywhere. It's the easiest way. Just don't worry about it. Yeah, the Doom, just pull me here and there. I always say like I pull someone.
Yeah, just grab me. Stores are also using prize packs now as monetary. No, see that makes me so irate.
That does. I'm glad Pokemon's starting to like kind of like clamp down on all this. And even a little bit sad about the reselling, but I understand why.
Sure, but like, let the people resell. You're never going to be able to control the secondary market ever
Like,
with anything.
Like if people don't resell, I don't get my fourth Cosmos Arvin.
Right. Exactly. Right. Like I see it all the time on like Verbank. People are like, yo, I have like 100 of these things and I'm selling. And I'm like, okay, you got those by nefarious means. And it feels bad giving you money, but someone will give you money for those and someone will crack them and someone will put them on TCG Player.
Yeah.
I'm not supporting the addiction directly, but it's really hard to know where all those things got sourced off of TCG Player.
Exactly. Like it's like someone like recently on Verbank, when Verbank or someone else was like, I got all these hat Pikachus.
I saw that post. I was like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, my guy. So like, I'm not going to be the one to support that person, but it does show me that those are in the market.
Yeah. And I find it funny. For a while, the non-holo version, which the game's about right now, I'll have it up on stream in a moment. We can all see a donk here because he is playing against Anti-Iron Valiant. A Forest Sealstone for a while was higher priced than the regular version.
I know. So funny.
I have 3 non-holo versions now because I accidentally bought a second Maridon battle deck after I bought the first one for it. And I'm like, I was like, I'll return to Amazon. Then I never did. It's been sitting there unopened. I'm like, oh, you know what? I got another Forest Sealstone in there. That card's going to be meta in some way until it rotates.
Actually, no, I borrowed a second one. Never mind. I was about to say, I need a second one. I sold off all my like extra stuffs and I have all of my master sets. And then I have like a small little ETB of like playables, and that's all I have these days.
I keep the small ETB of playables.
That's good. Doom gave me one, so I passed my.
Yeah, his was warped bad. I'm like, dude, I am going to give you. I got one here. Take it. Pass your deck check. I'm not having you lose or you get kicked out because of that.
Hey, Mello, did you guys have 2 hour late start today? Mello, in chat. I'm curious.
My school did. My kids didn't.
Are you public? Settle public?
No, I'm Muckle Tio.
Oh, wow! But I didn't realize you were that far up there.
Yeah.
Wait, Muckle Tio's south. Wait. Right?
Jay, I know this guy's a little bit. The person streaming it is a little bit laggy. We're gonna try it for a little bit, and if it doesn't, we can always move to someone else.
We had both Renton and Kent, the 2 districts I sub in, were 2 hour late start today.
I know there was snowish down there. No.
Yeah, oh, it was. I live in Tukwila, and there was snow on my car when I went out there. Which like I shouldn't be complaining about. I was talking about this. Like if I end up moving to Ohio, the school district that I would be working in, has my wife apparently said that it is the most snow days of like any district within X number of state or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's not because they like get a lot of snow. It's because it's all back roads, and so it's like the last ones to get plowed. So I'm like, wow, great. Is Tabletop Village a good store? Who are you asking? Okay, no. Good store. Go there.
Shop there.
Shop there. No, I don't have any ill will. Stop there. I used to run the place. Run there. Go there. Go to Tabletop.
How about this? How about I give you my version of the ad here that I do every Friday. I practice so much. Here we go.
Yeah.
Get my announcement voice here.
Yeah, shake it off a little.
Yeah. Tabletop Village is the premier Pokemon destination in the universe. Located in Seattle, Washington, in the International District near Lumen Field, you will find one of the largest selections of Pokemon product in the West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, wherever you want to be. With a large selection of singles, and sealed product, Brian and his team will be able to help you out in any way possible. If you go to tabletopvillage.com and use code DOOM5, that's Doom, DOOM, numerical 5, you will save 5% on any of your orders. Go visit tabletopvillage.com today.
Good job.
I did screw it up a little bit, but not the
It's okay. You know what? It's not Friday, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to be in that mental state.
I think he's checking his opponent's deck list.
Oh, yeah. I figured that's what it was. Yeah. If you know what, tabletop is it's a good place. I didn't leave on bad terms. I'll say that. But no, it's still a great Pokemon store to go to. So
I still buy a lot of stuff from it. So
I mean, yeah. I mean, I went in and turned in one of my old. I had an extra copy of Champions Festival. I traded that in for a bunch of sleeves for a different card game I play.
Arcana?
No, Marvel Legendary.
Oh,
it's a competitive cooperative game that my wife and I play together. You basically it's competitive cooperative, so you play against the board, so the board can win.
okay. Oh,
Or
yeah, I remember
one
that's like
person
5-minute dungeon a little bit.
Yeah, there are games like that where the dungeon can win, right?
Yeah, that's what my family and I played was 5-minute dungeon.
Yeah. It's that genre of game, competitive cooperative, a lot of fun. But a friend of mine showed it to me forever ago. It's Upper Deck produces it, which is like wild.
Yeah,
it's like the only game they make outside of baseball cards.
Yeah, because I'm looking it up, like Deadpool trading cards, buy a box now, or James Bond. Like that's all just regular trading cards.
Are you looking at Marvel Legendary?
I was just looking up Upper Deck, what they have in general.
Oh yeah, I mean Upper Deck is they do collectibles. They don't do board games, and so it's weird that they got the licensing rights for.
Yeah, the Versus system, right? The Viet. That's the one. That's one they're showing here. And then there's Legendary Marvel Deck building game.
That's the one because it is a deck building game. Products, yeah, because they're known for. Get out of here. They're known for some stuff. It's wild that it's weird that Upper Deck makes a card game.
What's up, everyone? Coming in from King Dre Clout's stream.
Whoa.
I am Senior Doom, professional illustrator, huge tournament organizer. We are currently watching round 3 of the new Challenge of Doom tournament series. Yes, I said new. This is my 3rd tournament series because I can't stop making tournaments. We're currently watching Day Camp versus Metaman. It's a little bit laggy. Day Camp's a little bit laggy, but it's 2 2-0s, 2 really good decks playing. We can deal with a little bit of lag if we have to. Joining me tonight is Alex, and goddamn, I heard you say your name like 15 times.
Alex Cook.
Joining me tonight on commentary, as we were using Tuesday nights, as this was originally community casting night, but it really was like, hey, let's just put a tournament in and see how things go.
And here we are.
Yep. Which, if you're not following Drago, please go give him a follow. He's a very good streamer, very good player.
What was he doing? Let's see, Twitch. I'm gonna see what he was up to. Let's go watch the VOD. Oh, this Shuffle Squad. Uh-huh.
Why did I just say raid? I'm gonna shout out.
Vancouver prep looks like.
Yes, West Coast player. He has been on the Tournament of Doom. He's co-casted with me.
Oh, this man's was playing Block Lax all night. Oh no, he played a little bit of Gardevoir. Okay.
Hey, Block Lax might be a play.
Legit. He played a little bit of everything. Sorry. So you start with Zard, then went to Gardevoir, then played some Block Lax. Okay, fine, whatever. He gets it. He gets a thumbs up. Give him
a thumbs up.
Yeah. Join us in following. Oh, I see. Oh, doing the whole stream thing. I see.
Yeah.
A little bit of. Oh, he's here. He's still here. The guy's here.
Yeah, he's right there. A lot of people.
Shoot me when you dunked me in the Mickey. Okay, I was making sure he's still here. Hi, thanks for raiding.
Alex, like, I'm gonna talk shit about everybody.
That's my jam these days, man. Everybody's bad but me, and I have absolutely nothing to back it up with. That's why the way to get people to like you. Here's the strats. The way to get people to like you is you just absolutely trash talk them with absolutely no backup at all.
That's how you do it. That's how I became such a good streamer.
Pro wrestling style promo. We can make it happen.
Oh god, I wish my brother was on. He has like copy pasta of so many wrestling promos that he can just switch in and out.
Are we looking at doing like which kind of wrestling promo are we talking about? Are we talking about like the in this corner, that sort of thing? Or are we talking about like the WWE like live on SmackDown, like sort of thing?
I think we're talking like, have you ever seen like Dusty Rhodes Hard Times?
I knew what those words were, just not in that order.
The Dusty Rhodes Hard Times promo is where like they sit there, or Macho Man, cream of the crop. Like, oh yeah, Hogan, I'm coming for your belt. It's on the cream of the crop. Oh yeah, and the cream of the crop's a great one because he keeps pulling out like creamers out of nowhere. And he keeps like putting them in like pockets of people and like on tops of head of people. It's like,
okay, I got you. I see. No. That's honestly, that's like again, Kevin's the number one person to keep me in check. That's very accurate. Best pro wrestling streamer. Okay, so yeah, I was
math. Yes,
I'll tell you. I won't tell you how old I am, but I will tell you that growing up, I was perfectly straddled between like peak WWE and like the boom of reality TV. If that tells you anything. So I missed all of the WWE World Wildlife Foundation stuff. Like it missed me barely.
So
but
we haven't completely ignored this game, but Daycamp's actually made it into a really good game here.
Oh, should we be looking?
Yeah. So we could actually, depending on what happens here, we could actually see it. See, Lost Box pull off a win on a game I thought they would probably lose.
I was brought here to commentate games, and I have not done that.
That is the problem, and like I've talked about this on Tournament Doom. People are like, Doom, you should really commentate matches. If you look at like my actual portfolio of commentating matches, it is not that good. It is mostly me talking about with other people about cool stuff other than the game going on. And it's like a just chatting channel hidden on Pokemon TCG Live.
Hey, you know what? Like, I think that's because of where we are at in the meta right now. That's exactly the correct thing to do. Like, if this was like the first week of the new meta, like, I'd be like, yo, let's talk about this. But like, as interesting as this game is, and honestly, you're right, it is getting to the point where we're like, oh dang, this game's kind of close.
Yeah, it's creating something entertaining because, especially late at night, and this is where we talk about, oh my god, they just lost their Dragonite.
That's good. They're Super Rock counter catcher Colress. They're gonna hit it.
They probably could. John Madden Pokemon. But it's creating content that people will be interested in. And it's one thing to sit here and just like talk about the game, but like later at night, people also come in and want to talk with us.
Yeah.
And
especially at what? Oh my god, it's almost 10.
yeah.
It's 10 o'clock at night.
And they just come in and people want to talk and they want to watch games, and they don't need, a lot of the people who are up at this time don't need.
They just want people. Yeah, they just want people chit chatting.
Yeah,
something on the background.
They don't need us to hold their hand the entire game.
Does anyone want a bedtime story or anything? Doom is really good at telling bedtime stories.
I grew out of that a while ago. My kids grew up.
He still, don't let him fool you. He still is, and he will tell you a bedtime story if you ask him nicely. The best way to ask Doom for a bedtime story is by subscribing to the channel.
You've said that more than I do in any normal stream.
I'm just trying to help you out, man. See, I'm sitting over here not subscribed. I know I need to. I'll get there.
Well, okay, here's the question. He's attacking with the Sableye here. Do you think the Roxanne holds and he wins the game? Like, if there's enough
21 cards in deck is pretty thick.
Yeah.
So I did notice he did check his discard and his Lost Zone. All of his nest balls were gone. So it wasn't like he was going to chorus into the nuts for game.
Right.
So that's why I think the Sableye is like the correct play here, just because he was so out of resources.
They need a switch. They need an energy. Well, no, they don't even need energy because the Radiant Charizard is live. So they just need a switch.
Yep. Which it's, we see 25 cards in deck and it's like, well, dang. We do know that this deck plays a lot of switches. I'm curious to see how many he's ran. He's going to get 2 cards off this, Draw and Fleetfoot.
And you can also just pass here and we win. See, Dre, you're not the first person to say that. I have a lot of people come in and go like, yeah, I used to fall asleep to your streams all the time.
Oh, big chorus.
Big chorus. I'm like, why don't you stream all the time anymore? I'm like, because I like tournaments, I guess. And now I'm running more. There it is.
Oh, wow.
Wow. It's kind of actually interesting to watch this a little bit laggy because it's like watching a stop motion game.
You basically just see the you know how like I don't know how much of a sports fan you are. I don't think we've ever talked about sports, but like
I'm a huge sports fan.
Perfect. You know how like if you're watching because of MLB blackouts, you can't watch the Mariners on your phone ever.
Yeah.
But you can watch the pitch by pitch.
Yes. Oh my god, it's so
it's
hard.
just like that. It's just like that. Laggy Pokemon is the pitch by pitch on ESPN.
Hey Cash, you want to come on next round?
Yes, please.
We want you to play some. Oh, you're playing Medusa. No, you're coming on next round. Get on here. Get in here, Cash.
Get over here.
Get over here.
We need some people to watch.
Yeah, we got 2 more rounds to watch. If we hit the numbers next week, we will increase to 64 and go 6 rounds. We came kind of close this week, but I held back only because it's the first week. I have no idea what problems we're going to hit.
Bad commentators.
Horrible commentators.
Is what you're going to hit. No one's as good as
well,
me.
That's what the regionals for, in my opinion, what I use it for, is where I go and try to make the more professional commentary, but then I get paired up with Poncho and we spend the whole time laughing and making jokes.
So you got me for the other ones. There we go.
And then if I paired up with Kevin and it's like super serious, and then I go, okay, I'm going on break, so that's why I hand him Emmy. And those two work really well together. And they make some really damn good content. I can sit there and eat my 15th Reese's peanut butter cup because that's all I'm eating during a regional for some reason.
The last time that Kevin _Magikarp made a joke on stream was in 2018. That man is serious about Pokemon 100% of the time.
Oh,
I don't think I've seen him smile and say the word Pokemon at the same time.
There's a reason why I want a hashtag hire Emmy for it. Like, people go to me like Doom, why don't you? Like it is something that happens. I'm not sitting to my own horn, but I am. But I'm like, if there was someone between the two of us, the caster on the most, Emmy is the one that should be on the casting table. If they put me out there, I'd rather be out there in the crowd doing what was it? Triumph, the stand-up
You're like the Rachel Nichols of Pokemon.
Who the hell's Rachel?
No, hold on. NBC. She used to do color commentary.
I'm
I'm trying to think of who the Sunday Night Football sideline reporter is.
I can't remember.
Football sideline reporter.
See, I'd rather be like Triumph the insult comic dog. I'd rather do that, man. Go around and be like,
it's just burning people.
What deck are you playing?
That deck sucks.
That's crap.
This has been Senior Doom burning people out in the crowd. Back to you in the studio.
Actually, I'm not fast enough to do that, but I would still. I still probably excel more going out and talking to people in the crowd than being stuck at a caster desk. Did I lose?
Fair.
So as I've done these more and I've realized what my own strengths are, what other people's strengths are, and just how it is. And that's also the reason why I started doing this as anybody can do it, because I realized some people just didn't have experience. And what would happen is tournament nights, we actually average almost 97 viewers.
That's, you know what? It's really impressive for a Friday night, right?
Almost until 2-3 in the morning, we'll stick up to about 60.
Especially West Coast time too, right?
Yeah. So it's pretty strong there. But the people who don't have a lot of experience streaming or not knowing it will freeze up.
It's the thing that I think you gotta a lot of people forget is that commentating / streaming / watching games like this, and this is a message for people that freeze up, right? It's just like talking to your buddies.
Yeah, and that's why I try to treat it. It's just, hey, I'm talking with a buddy the whole time.
Yeah, one of the best things I ever heard was Kobe, one of the casters for the LCS for League of Legends Pro scene, said that he wanted you to feel like he was sitting on the couch next to you talking about the game, right? Because if you and your buddies sit down and you're watching the Mariners or anyone on the TV and you're sitting next to your buddy and you're talking about it, right? That's how the feeling it should be. That's what it should feel like. It should feel like we're sitting down on the couch with you watching this game with you. We're just doing it in a different place.
All right,
that's it.
Talking about the baseball thing real quick. There's a good story. Mello, you got to remember this because you were there. It was myself, Mello Magikarp, and my brother Heat Miser with one of my kids at a Mariners game.
Yeah, sounds fun.
It was all free. It was paid for by my work. JP Crawford. T-Mobile Park doesn't have horrible seats, but these were nosebleeds. Heat Miser turns to Mello and goes, JP Crawford home run right here. First pitch, JP Crawford hits a home run.
JP Crawford is a man's man.
Yeah. And we could not stop laughing. That's the kind of they're talking about. That's the kind of thing. And they're with your friends, making cool things like that and doing all that.
Right. No different than someone sitting here being like, this man's just going to top deck the Rare Candy Star turn 2 right here. Bam.
Yeah.
Right.
You're like, oh, and it works so well.
That's what it is, and that's all commentating is, and it's fun and it's exciting, and I thank you for letting me do it today.
It's actually kind of funny watching how many people drop 0-1 or 1-1, 1-2. We're down to 16 players. So that's fine.
Oh yeah, I mean
it's 5 rounds. Again, there's going to be one 5-0. That's why I mean, if you go 64. You do 6 rounds, and there should always be one undefeated at that point. And that's the important thing is we want one undefeated.
Looking at your channel, I got super distracted, and I'm looking at your channel redemption stuff.
I gotta redo those. I think there's some old ones on there that don't even matter anymore.
You must provide a message.
Which one?
Hold on. I'm just gonna do this. Nope. I'm just gonna write my name. What happens when I do this?
Oh,
Melon Magic Carp.
Loves turkey bacon. Yeah, people like to put like stuff like you or various other things like that.
Look, dude, my wife is vegan, so
I
get a lot of interesting.
My co-caster's vegetarian.
Stuff. So see, you understand.
Yeah. Which funny enough, my son loves bacon. He's nonverbal autistic. He loves food. He especially loves meat. So he can never live on a vegan diet. He would never eat. We started getting thick cut bacon.
Thick.
And he seems to love it a lot more. But
that's awesome.
But essentially, it's like a thick slice of ham by that point.
I mean, not to slander bacon, but I mean, it's the slimmer cut ham.
Yeah.
Like if you took a ham sandwich and you cut it into strips instead of circles, is that not just bacon?
Okay, this is where it gets different. There's more fat content in bacon than there is in ham. It is also cut from a different part of the pig.
Yes. That is true. But really, vegetarian is so easy with that.
I could talk so much about different meats. So I like meat.
Meat's good. It's one of those things that my brother is one of the best cooks, pun fully intended because of the last name, in terms of like meat out there. Like he's one of those guys that has like 60 different spices in his spice rack and everything. Like we were there for Christmas and he like did the full day slow cook Traeger brisket type thing. I am super lucky to be related to that man and his
right now
meat prowess.
We're waiting for Cash's opponent to check in. They haven't checked in yet.
They're too scared. They don't want to be on stream. They don't want to get clapped up on stream.
It's Goldango versus Charizard Bibarel. I mean, they have a good one. Maybe they don't realize that the new round's been called. If it doesn't happen, we can always run to Savid because Savid is playing and he is 3-0. And
I want to get this. I want to get this Gardevoir Palkia. Dude, the Gardevoir Palkia and the Garchomp are both 3-0. What world are we living in?
I know. I would ask them, but they've already started. And I don't like to ask people as soon as they've started. Just
yeah, that's true. I could get it confusing.
It stops things up. Like I forget to do it tonight. That has been an issue tonight. We've had 0 ties. Stream games get 5 extra minutes in my tournaments just because if I have you on the setup time and everything, it just makes sense. It just makes it more fair. We're actually blowing through this pretty fast tonight. We're like, I thought this would take at least
honestly
2.5 hours. No, it's moving pretty fast.
I mean, we're round 4, hour 30 in. Yeah. Sounds about right.
Well, that's the reason why I chose. That's why I chose a challenge format. So I'm not.
No, I mean, I think it's good.
Mrs. Doom was like I told her about it again today, and she was like, "You didn't tell me about this." I'm like, "I did tell you about this. Did you just confuse what tournaments I'm running?" Cash, if your opponent does show up, would you still be up to play? Just because how fast the last round is, I don't know if they are having issues or not. But we'll jump to Savid. He should be playing.
Does chat and your general audience know your real name?
Yes. Yeah, I do because I promote my art on stream, and
That makes sense.
And my portfolio is just my name.
Okay. You said Mrs. Doom, and I was like, oh man, like is this a big secret? Like,
I don't give out her name.
Okay, that's fair.
Stacy Gerald Doom. No, you know my real name.
I don't even know his real name. That's the thing about like streamer culture, right? Like I don't know who knows what.
I just call her Mrs. Doom because I'm nice and manly. Because of that, like I don't want. She didn't give me permission to use her full name on stream, and I'm not going to. There we go. Hey, Cash, your opponent just showed up.
That is entirely fair, and that's good.
Same Doom, yeah. Actually, Senior Doom is longer than.
That is true. That is an extra syllable longer
than what I am.
You are a man with two first names, though. Like both your names are first names.
Yeah. So Cash, your opponent showed up. If you want to jump in on that match and then we'll stream it, that'd be great, dude. He literally just showed up like a minute later than the thing. I'm going to give it because it's just it was quick last round and I was trying to hold back a little bit. Some people do walk away thinking they have more time. So as poor Garchomp here's getting ran over already. So we'll put the featured match on.
Well, Garchomp is 3-0, so like there's a good chance that if the Garchomp wins, I'm really hoping the Palkia Gardevoir wins because like that would be the most hype final in the world.
If that happens, when we do have Savid streaming, we will jump and watch Palkia Gardevoir go up against Garchomp. And there is a possibility he wins, considering he is a water type and he can hit very hard against that the Entei. He just has to get one out there, and he did have one out. He did have one out there. It's just one got KO'd. Five rounds this week for the challenge. And depending on next week, if we can get up to nearly 64, we'll go up to 6 because this is moving fast, way faster than we thought.
Coco Joe, bro. It's fun to say.
Yes. I mean, I guess you technically could probably look me up and find out my wife and kid's name, but if you do that, that's creepy.
That's weird. That's really weird. How long have you guys been married for?
Crap. 10 years.
14 years. That's awesome. You guys gonna do anything special for the 15th?
Don't know yet. We almost never celebrate our anniversary. It's really hard to get like someone to watch our youngest, because that one I've always said like I've always been out there public needs. You've met him. He goes around slapping everything.
Yeah. Sure.
I have to sit there and wrangle him the whole time, but sometimes that's the only way I was able to get to a card shop, is I had to take him with me.
Right. No, that makes sense.
Which
I don't know, what is like the traditional gift for 15th even?
I don't even know. But yeah, we weren't really big on celebrating in the first place. 3 minutes in hell. Sub. No, that's been the theme tonight.
Yeah. Make sure you sub. I get a kickback as the guest streamer. I get a kickback on all subs within this hour. So if you don't want to support Doom but you want to support me, make sure you sub.
The interesting thing is this is the form you're going to get ads almost like no matter what on Twitch. The formula to get the most amount of money with the least amount of ad minutes per hour is 3 minutes every half an hour.
3 minutes every half hour.
3 minutes every half hour. Because then you only get, then the way it sets it up is that it doesn't even start the ads until a half hour after your stream starts. And if you do that, it also, because you're doing it at a certain rate, it also turns off a lot of the pre-roll ads.
Interesting.
So then you get the largest amount of money for the the optimum amount of time.
I mean, I'm watching the ad for Kung Fu Panda 4 right now. Wow, that they're pushing this so hard on Twitch.
I know. So like I'm looking it up. Analytics highlights. I don't want my analytic highlights. Tells me a lot. I wanted to see what the monetary was for ads. I'm not at the point yet where they pay me just straight up. Or like, if you run this many ads, here's what it is.
Yeah. We are into this. We are into the game. These guys are what, 2-1 apiece?
2-1 apiece, yes.
Yeah. Wow, this guy went 2-1 drop. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
In the last month off ads, I've made about $24.
Whoa, slow down. Do you have a bank account big enough to hold all that money?
All
Dang.
that money. So
you could with that money, you could go to doomedgaming.com/product-category/doom and get some super secret Doom merch.
you got like this whole streamer promotion stuff down way better than I ever did.
That's all of your... I'm just trying to secure my spot for future appearances.
You're like, I'm getting on that Doom regional. I don't care.
Yeah, Doom-gaming, dude. Let's go over here. Let's take a look at what great products are available over here. With that, can you get anything for $24? You can get something for $24, right?
Actually, for $24, you could get the. This is my EV playmat.
Get the EV playmat?
Yeah, it's actually drawn by obviously a frog, my oldest. They did their own playmat. They took an idea.
Wait, hold on.
They took an idea I had, and they drew it while I was talking about it with Mrs. Doom. They literally drew it exactly how I was describing it, even using Comic Sans, like I said, and did everything I was saying as I was just talking with Mrs. Doom about it. And I went,
"This is my EV playmat." Yeah, it's $24.99. It's on sale too.
It's always on sale. I always keep that one on sale. I can't justify a nearly all white playmat for $36.
Right. That's a pretty good one though. I used the Silphgo talking board playmat. There's one at tabletop, and I used to use that one all the time, and easily. I've been playing this game for years, just years and years and years in the competitive scene, right? And that is the playmat that I have gotten the most amount of comments on.
I have sold
to this day
300 of those.
It's such a good playmat.
You know what's funny? The one at tabletop, I believe that's Cal Connors.
Yes, yeah, I remember you coming in and being like, "This is for Cal," and I don't remember why we never gave it to him.
I don't know if
probably because I wanted to keep it in store.
Don't know, but it's still there, I guess.
It is.
Cal, if you want it, there it is.
At least it was in December. I have a bunch of buddies in Spokane that are really excited for the new Boss for Game one.
Yes, that one, the first shipments of that is supposed to be coming in soon. I don't know why Ink's being so slow with the current order. The Lugia one, I'll probably drop it on them because it's like a good 40 playmats, which is like my biggest seller in a while. They'll be like, oh yeah, we'll get to that too in like 3 days. I'm like, yes, but if I make like anything less than like 15, they'll take up to like 2 weeks.
Jeez.
But the Boss game,
not a good turnaround.
They prioritize higher orders over smaller.
Yeah, I mean, of course, right? Because that's how manufacturing companies work, right?
Yeah. So,
but anyway, sorry. I didn't see. Look at that. That's how a promo turned into a full 5 minutes of content right there.
Easily.
Look at that. You know what? There's definitely someone that clicked on that at that point. I'm gonna say it. Someone clicked on it and looked at it.
I did saw Matt during the stream. Someone saw it.
You did?
Yeah. I will.
Hell yeah.
Was also, if you've been waiting for the tokens, I do have new tokens in. I have a new producer, and I like this new producer better than my old ones. Like they're both good.
What tokens are you talking about?
The Ouija board tokens. The wooden ones.
Go along with the self go.
With the self go. Those are also one of my other most popular product ever.
Where do I go to see those on the Doomed Gaming?
Just under Pokemon, it should just be on there. Or do I still have? Oh, I took them off the front page. I might have.
Oh, I just realized that's the Run the Jewels logo.
Yeah, my logo. I drew the Run the Jewels logo originally, just as a thing, and then I'm like, I need a streamer logo, right? So I'm like, oh, I really like that Pokeball. I like this. I'll use this as my own streamer logo. Then I realized, well, okay, it's kind of parody, but I kind of want to do stuff with it. So I cut off the pistol hand and just use the grabbing hand as my logo. I'm like, this is just too good of a design not to have up.
Sure, it is a good one. I really like Run the Jewels, so.
Oh, I'm a huge RTJ fan. That's the whole reason I drew that.
Big shout out. Can we get them as a sponsor?
I tried. I've tagged like both LP, both Killer Mike and LP, like everything I could. I'm like, hey, dude, check out my Pokemon art, and they're like, crickets.
And nothing. Yeah. Dang. Someday, you know what? Keep manifesting it. You never know.
The if you want to say celebrity, the celebrity that's done the most like attention to the stream and done stuff is the professional wrestler Danhausen.
Danhausen.
He's a hilarious guy. His gimmick is like he's like Pee Wee Herman and a little bit of like Elvira, like face paint and stuff.
Wait, Dan Thousand or Dan
Danhausen, and that's his actual real name, last name too. His real name is Donovan Danhausen.
The man behind. Oh, there is Danhausen. Oh, it's all one word. Okay.
Yeah.
That is it. That is quite the chest tattoo.
Oh yeah. He's promoted the stream. He's promoted my artwork before that I've done of him. So.
Huh.
What's up, Okie Dokie?
This is Okie Dokie.
Yeah, he wrestles for AEW. For some reason, they're not using him right now. It's weird because he's a funny guy and he's really worth watching.
I would love to. I don't know nothing about the wrestling world, so I can't.
There used to be a command on this chat on the stream where you did ! No swearing, and it was a clip of him because he's very nice, very evil. So he's nice
and evil.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, that really goes with your name, Senior Doom, but you are very nice. Yes. So that does check.
So very very nice, very evil. But he goes like he yells at another person for swearing, saying you can't say that on TV. You'll end up getting removed from TV if you keep swearing.
Is your stream?
It's semi. Like we'll joke that we curse after like midnight.
Ooh, okay. Oh, it's not midnight yet. Dang it.
Yeah. See?
Oh,
Model Zero.
That's cool. Model Zero.
I'm like, it is the truth though. Why isn't he being used? I know he's wrestling in Independence. This is a whole different discussion thing, but he's so good.
That does sound like a can of worms there.
Yeah. Why is this professional wrestler not being used?
Hey, so I noticed that going back to Pokemon, because like the most Pokemon I've played in the last month has been Sun and Moon Lost Thunder format, and definitely not current standard. Is Argyle Dangledex switching to a Radiant Zard package? Because I saw him discard a Fire Energy.
That's weird because I didn't even look at this. Let's look at this playlist because that does not sound like a normal.
Oh no, it's not a Radiant Zord, it's a Heatran. Heatran Brilliant Stars.
Oh,
Well, this guy's whoa, hold on, actually, let's back up. That's actually okay. For the first time in 2 hours, we're gonna talk about Pokemon.
I know. Weird. We're like
Wow,
we're supposed to say
this guy's list
commentary,
is
commentary, and we're talking about everything but.
he's got a Gita in his list and 2 Marnie's Prides.
I saw the Marnie's Pride, but I was like, okay, that's got to be for something.
Wild. Okay. Hold up. So I'm trying to think about what this actually like. He's even got a thick scissor line. Huh. I'm trying to think of like what this actually helps him with.
He keeps going after the single prizers here.
Is there not a better single prize attacker than Heatran?
Oh.
Because like, you're never the only way that you're gonna get that Heatran off.
The Sizer's better.
Is by like, yeah, like turn 1 Gita to the Heatran, sure, right? Marnie's Pride is going to get you there in 2 turns. So you're going to bench the Heatran, attach Marnie's Pride, do something, right? If you're trying to stream Goldangos, you're going to attach the Goldango, you're going to Marnie's Pride, and then next turn you need a Marnie's Pride again and attach. My issue here is that your energy are going to get stuck on the Heatran. And you're not going to have as many to play with in order to make it rain. Now, I will say that this guy is also playing heavier counts of energy search, right? He's playing 4 Vessel, 4 Retrieval, 4 Super Retrieval, which is more than the standard amount, if I recall correctly. And he's also playing less stadium bumps, 1 Artisan, 2 Worker. It's an interesting take on the list. I just don't know what the Heatran's purpose is. Outside of being able to go like, it's easier to get to the 7th prize, right? Like it's easier to make them take 7 by going like 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. If you can go both Scizor, like 2 Scizor and a Heatran. I just don't see that actually happening too often. I don't see him ever actually going 2, 1, 1, 1, 2 ever. And that's why people play like a 1, 1 Scizor, because like the 1, 1 Scizor is enough to get them onto that 7th prize count where they go 2, 2, 2, 1. Or rather like 2, 2, 1, 2.
Mm-hmm. It's also interesting. He's not playing the free retreat Sizer.
Yeah, I think that's probably it might have either been a decklist error or a misclick, I assume, just because like the 10 extra HP is never worth it. Maybe he likes it for agility because it can actually attack with a colorless energy. But you might as well play the Crown Zenith one in that scenario. Oh, he is playing the Crown Zenith one. Okay, so he's playing the Crown Zenith one because of Mock Cut to discard a special energy. But I'm trying to think of like what matchups that's actually significant in, because like your Mew matchup is it just comes down to if Past sticks or not is the Mew matchup, and your Scizor kind of carries anyway. I don't know. That's weird.
Okay. See, okay, it didn't allow you to post it. It's so weird. I thought Permit would let him post the link. That was supposed to.
I had a Goldango list in the middle of last format that I like. The way that I described, I played it at a tabletop tournament, and the way that I described it was I optimized a C tier list. Like it was one of the best lists I have come up with in a while. It was so optimized, so perfect. But I am just like so much not a believer in Goldango that I was like, yeah, never mind.
I feel like
I might have deleted it. Did I delete it off my phone? Hold up.
Gold Dingo is weird, and that was actually the last match. It's like it feels like it wants to be really good. That was Heat Fan Day Camp, which I'll share this deck list again in chat for everyone so they can see. Because they played a Fire Energy and we all realized, hey, like, what?
That Fire Energy was wild.
I know. All right, we'll just give it a minute here, just make sure everything's going. And then we'll get round 5 going.
I must have deleted this list. Oh, actually, it might be on the other account. Ooh. Hold on.
All right, Model Zero, I'm just going to VIP you for a moment and send the link, and then I'm just going to un-VIP you, okay? That's just going to be the quickest way to do this. And then we'll get the next round going here momentarily. Which means we just need to hopefully see who the 5-0s are. So it's Garchomp Gardevoir is the final.
Gardevoir, straight Gardevoir or Gardevoir Palkia?
Straight Gardevoir.
Dang, we were so close.
So close to what we wanted. So we do have that. Where is it? I know MetaMan.
Oh shoot! I found. Sorry.
I know MetaMan can stream if he plays up. Go ahead and do an RA model. You should already be VIP. If he gets paired up, we'll ask him to stream because then he should be able to. All right, round 5 is up. Last round of the challenge. This is running quite smoothly, so we'll see who MetaMan paired up against. You know, he paired up against having. You know, I could always just ask the guy. I guess. Where is the Palkia? What happened to it? Sorry. I should have clicked that link on a different window and just make sure it was legit. Okay. Who was the person playing it? Did they drop?
Wait, like they went 4-0 drop?
No, they went 3-1.
Oh, 3-1 drop.
Oh, there it is. MM and Marsh. They're playing against Tycon. Okay, let me see if they. I want to ask them if they can. Great. If not, we do still have Savid. We do have Dash in the mirror, but I'd probably go with Savid.
I've found my gold dangle list again, and I'm recreating it on my other account, and I might get off or afterwards and play it. I've already determined I'm probably not gonna sub tomorrow, and I can stay up late playing Pokemon. This is all it takes. It's just one taste.
Oh,
one taste of Pokemon again.
The drug.
You know,
there's been too many times I've watched. I ended a tournament of Doom and like I should go to bed. And then what do? I go and I sit there. Yeah, I play Pokemon for another couple hours. Let's see. Dingo. I went with the worker. Okay, that's interesting. I'm looking at your list right now, Model Zero. Is the worker like a path out? Because I almost wondering like trying to keep the Pokestops in play. I mean, draw 3 though is still pretty good.
Hey, that's 60. What am I missing? Oh, Ultra.
There he is. There he is. Let's go jump up there. So we got the Palkia.
Nice.
Let me make sure it's set up, and we'll end the night with essentially this is not the championship match, but it's still a good one. This is Palkia versus Chin Pao.
Do you have a deck list portion in this channel, in this Discord? Where do I just slam deck lists at?
Yes, underneath art.
Art? Oh, forbidden Pokemon art?
No, underneath the.
Oh, all the way. Oh, okay. Bam.
Yeah, no, forbidden Pokemon art's like for horrible things.
Don't click on that.
No, never.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Oh, I'm like, wait, why is he starting rolls? Isn't this? And I go, oh wait, no, this is right.
Okay, wait, where am I going? I need to look this man's. Okay, we're in it. Super casting.
Super casting. Here we go. Serious. We got
this. We call this Mellow_Magikarp casting. Okay, that's the last Kevin joke I'll make all night. Probably not, but
he's probably gone to bed now.
I mean, he's got. Yeah, I'd be surprised. It's 10:30. That guy has to teach science. He's a science teacher, right? Science. Yeah.
To be honest, I go to bed like 9:30 most nights.
What time? 30?
9:30.
Oh, hi, kitty. See, this is the reason I'm upset that there was no camera is I could not show off Cat.
I will, at least for the regional, we're going to have camera.
That's good.
I thought about, I keep trying to do it for like Friday nights, but like by the time it keeps going, everyone's tired. No one wants to be on camera anymore, and I don't blame them because I don't.
Shoot, man, I'll be on camera.
Like, hey,
I love me, man.
Like, hey, let's go on camera. And it's like, no.
Wait, why is the escape rope happening here?
That's my thought because, well, you know what? It's a threat. It's a huge threat now that makes the other player now think about what he needs to do because that.
Is he gonna squawk these two? Oh, that's a painful squawk.
I'm assuming he's doing it to force him to play the Manaphy if he has it, or try to play around the Greninja.
Yeah, but your opponent doesn't like. So I get the escape rope. The escape rope makes sense, right? Go into your Greninja, be like, "Hey, you have it or you don't."
But everything he just gave up. No.
Oh, like there was an Irida in that hand. That's other. You know what? It's rough, right? It's like one of those things that you like kind of have to do. And see, here's a VIP coming down, right? Oh, hi.
Hi. Weird.
He's in Discord. I can see my name over on the side. Look at that.
They have 4 days left to get a free trial.
Oh. Okay, there he's back. Yeah, see, that's the VIP. Okay. Yeah, moment of truth. Is Manaphy prized or not?
Or they would need it, and then this is where the canceling cologne can come into play.
Yeah, but you don't. There's nowhere to boss. There's no.
So he also tossed a single cross switcher with that as well.
He did. That's why I don't know if I'm a big fan of that squawk because, like, I think like is it really that much of a punish to have the Okay, I spoke too soon. Is there another VIP coming down? There has to be another VIP coming down.
I mean, the Badoo's protected.
But there's no way that you don't go second Frigi when you're staring down a Greninja like this. Like, there's no way.
No way.
You absolutely have to have another VIP here.
And this was finals of a tournament of Doom at like in the morning. I could be like, okay, maybe not. This is where I'll find out if it was prized because they just put the heavy ball. But
maybe both Frigis are prized. Maybe he's got multiple Frigis prized.
That's true. That's always a possibility. We had last week in the top 8. It was Excalibur versus Blocklax. Oh my god, they just didn't have it. Excalibur.
Yeah, he must have because he's got Manaphy in the deck. Like,
well, here's the worst that happened to the Excalibur. The Excalibur got milled all 3 candies both games. on turn 2.
Like prized?
No, Misfortune Sistered.
Oh, Misfortune. Oh.
Both
Yikes.
games. Absolute worst thing that could happen.
See, here's why I don't love the he absolutely there unless he's throwing, there is zero way that the Frigi player doesn't have 2 Frigibacks and Mana Free prized.
Right. Like,
Because why would you ever VIP staring down a Radiant Greninja? Why would you ever VIP for something else there? You know, like this game is just over. Like this game is straight up over.
Yeah, like this is the play they wanted to do, unless, well, okay, it's not straight up over yet. The Palkia still doesn't have a follow-up attack.
The Palkia doesn't have a follow-up attack, you said?
Yeah. Right. Unless they can get a Melanie.
Do they play Melanie? I thought they... Oh, let me look at the list again. It doesn't play Melanie. 3 Irida, 1 Xenius, 1 Boss. That's it.
So no Melanie. So even though they got the 2 prizes here, they don't have a follow-up attack for the next turn.
You can hit the Gardevoir.
That is true. Okay, you could hit there is that.
So like thumbs up, right? And like you have a cross switcher. So like if you hit the Gardevoir cross switcher, like it's just over. But like either way, see, oh my gosh, he had the Frigi in deck.
Like putting down 3 Frigis would just make sense then if you can't find the Mana Fee or don't want it.
Like he didn't play a Super Rod. I didn't miss.
No.
Oh my gosh, you're staring down a Ninja with a Palkia on the bench. Like your opponent's gonna hit it. And I criticized the E-Rope into Ninja because as the Bax player, Bax always is gonna hit their stuff turn 1. If they don't, they lose anyway, right? So there's no reason to put pressure. And if they hit their stuff turn 1, then why are you pushing into it? And so in my mind, going into it, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna play the long game anyway because if I pressure Ninja, they'll hit it and they'll be fine. And if I don't, I win anyway. Right. So why am I playing E-Rope here? And why am I trying to go hard? But you punish the player who doesn't get the Mana Fee down. I don't know, man. Like that's
just brutal. Like that's the only thing I can see right now is that they just don't hit it.
Okay, you're gonna give it a Kyogre and no, what? Not the cross switcher, the clone. There we go.
He's already got rid of 1 cross switcher. I was thinking he was thinking maybe just get rid of another one.
Yeah, but if you hit the second one here, you can get the attack off with the Palkia and not lose your energy with the Ninja.
Which talking about that Gardevoir art, I got that Gardevoir. Oh, I got that Gardevoir art today.
Great one.
In the mail. I was like, oh, I'm so happy.
Okay, this man's about to hit a water energy and make the Frigi player cry.
Nope.
Game over. Nope. Yeah, we have a game. We actually have a game because you're right. Now there's no response.
So they sold out to get it, and now Frigi can get set up and possibly take two prizes back itself with a Radiant Greninja that can attack every turn.
Yep. Yeah, both of these Kirlios go down. Like it's going to be even 2-2, or sorry, 2 prizes each, so 4-4. And Palkia's response is back into a Radiant Greninja, and then you're going to get blown up by a Chimpow.
And he just hit 2 water energies off that refinement. Oh. And I'm keeping the standings updated for anybody who wants to know where they're at. Currently, no one's won the 5-0s, 4-0s.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what's happening there.
Couple 3-2s.
I'm glad we're watching this Gardevoir Palkia thing. And I think going all the way back, if you've been here since the beginning, thank you. But going all the way back, like talking about the Great Palkia list and like versus the original conversation that I made about how this does feel like it's just two decks like smushed together. Like, why do you need these Kirlias? Why do you need all this stuff? I think this is a good example of that. Is that you said it. He sold out for the turn one and then had no follow-up turn because your only energy acceleration is this Gardevoir. So you're banking on something that isn't like surefire, like a straight Palkia list that like has access to so many Melanies and has the Iridas and has like continuous attacks over and over again, while still having a turn one threat of Star Portal, Greninja shenanigans.
That's why I think like the Shiny Arcana one just never took off because of that.
Exactly. Like this card's been out forever, and no one ever used it as energy acceleration.
I mean, it doesn't use energy acceleration in Gardevoir 99% of the time.
Yeah, it's there for draw, and in Gardevoir it's there to swing, right? But it was never. It is not there to accelerate energies. It is there to draw cards, and in Gardevoir to swing. So it's weird because he's using it as energy acceleration in this deck because you don't have a Raihan or a Melanie or anything like that.
The Frigi is actually the third one. They Arsenal held. They had the first one KO'd, and then now the first two KO'd, and they put down a third the next turn.
Oh, but now it's over because the cross switcher attach.
So now they go after the other Frigibacks, and then they're not set up at all.
And now it's over. Yeah. Now it's over.
Mm-hmm.
We are refinementing. Okay, so I guess this is okay. I guess this is so. I'll amend again, because I'm looking at this right. Like, I guess you get so thin that like the energy recycler Gardevoir plays work because this is turn 3 and he's got 0 cards in deck. So like, sure, I get it. Like all your shiny Arcanas are gonna hit. Thumbs up. What did he lose to just now? Like he's 3-1, so he lost.
He lost last round to. Why can't I see it? Because the Gardevoir part keeps throwing me off. He lost to straight Gardevoir, which I'm assuming something happened. He put the Frigi back. Is he trying to get a 2-prize turn here?
He has guaranteed. Because the Shiny Arcana hits twice.
It hits twice. Dang.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, this is where you want to get to with this deck specifically, with this build specifically. Like, he's trying to get to this point where it's no cards in deck, energy recycler, guaranteed hit. Like, I get that. But, like, you're sacrificing a lot of early game power, and I'm sure that Star Portal like gets you there, right? Like Star Portal is like your answer to the early game energy acceleration. But we saw it last turn where he attached and then didn't get an attack off, and if his opponent had gotten the rare candy Frigibacks, it would have been a game. And who knows what would have happened in those situations? But like, yeah, now it's just over because you just take both Frigis and it's just double G's. But
yeah, it's just done.
It's interesting. You know what? I'm gonna play around with this. I think it's an interesting concept. This whole like, Palkia Gardevoir deal.
It might have more. Also, Ice Rider rotates. Say more of a play post rotation, and there's like less out there. But,
perhaps, but what doesn't Gardevoir rotate?
Arcana does, right?
It's got it, right? I'm pretty sure it does. I mean, I don't know. I don't play Pokemon anymore.
Yeah, it's E. Because we're rotating. No, we're not rotating. Yeah, we are rotating E, right? Yeah, because we have F and G are the other ones. So yeah, E's rotating. Like we keep refinement, but we lose Shiny Arcana.
Yes. Oh, it's 4 Ultra Ball. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, Chilling Rain. So yeah, that's 100% rotating.
Okay, I'm gonna I just imported this list. God, the one squawk too. This is a wild list. Yeah, after this I'm gonna get off and try this list. I don't know, man. Like, I hope this guy's going to Vancouver and play it at Vancouver, because that sounds fun. Wait, hold up. It's 2 Nest, 1 Ultra, 2 VIP. This is
okay. This is where the guy hoping like the Iono sticks. He's going to draw at least 6 cards. Hey, there's the Manaphy.
Wait, he had it in deck
The whole time.
dude.
At no point did he ever put it down.
I think your turn 1 VIP is just wrong then. Maybe he just like underestimated that like his opponent was going to be able to hit Star Portal, but he squawked away. I don't know.
It's making me question the whole first turn. Less from one player than over the other. It's like made me question the whole thing.
Yeah, and see, yeah, Model Zero, you're correct. Like, you hit the Irida turn 1, right? So you're getting 3 Pokemon onto your bench. How is it not Friggy?
And that's what we game right here.
Yeah. That's wild to me, man. Like, I don't know. This Chin Pao player, bless his heart, 3-1 on the premier Tuesday night tournament of the week. Probably just had the jitters being in front of all these lovely people.
Possibly. Let's see how Savi's game's still going.
That's got.
If it's still going, because that is technically your finals, which it is actually almost done. But depending on what happens here, it could be done. Which everyone's like on chat, and chat's like, "What do you mean? What's going on? Give me a moment. I'll have it up."
Oh yeah, no, this is probably it, isn't it?
If he slams, oh yeah, no, Scream Tail doesn't work on the bench. Don't use the Scream Tail.
Oh, is he gonna do it?
No.
No.
Unless he's got a boss or something, then it'll work. But
Are we throwing?
or he can go after the Gibble or Greninja.
Yeah, maybe he just didn't have one shot on the active. Yeah, because there is a Gardevoir on the bench with 120 on it. It appears. So you just take the Gibble, and you have some sort of like, you just have like some sort of insurance policy next turn, like guarantee.
Slap, yeah. And they probably realized that after they did that, or heard us talking about it.
I was giving him more credit than. The purpose of the Samurai, that's why I try to list. So here's my thought on the whole Samurai deal. With Garchomp specifically, you don't need to stream Garchomps, right? You probably just need 1 Garchomp, right? Maybe 2. This man's in front of us has now all 4 of them, which is wild. Play the class first. Get rid of your. Okay, fine. You don't need to stream Garchomps, right? 1 or 2 Garchomps is like really gonna like do you the trick. And I think that you can, in theory, shove in a 1/1 draw support engine. So instead of shoving in a Bibberol, you can shove in a 1/01 Samurott, since you're not using all 4 of your Uncannies, you don't need to stream things, which is aiding to your Samurott's first attack.
So
is my theory.
As we also watch, he just knocked off that Mew. That does remove a bit of a win condition.
Yes.
But they also knock off their damaged one. But
you were gonna have to go 1/2/1 regardless, right? Like this, he was gonna have to go 1/2/1 regardless of what what's happening.
Yeah.
No, I understand the Hisui and Samurai in the list. I get the reasoning why. You're almost as justified to play like a 1/1 Purleoin or something, right? I suppose the reason that it is a Samurai is because the Oshawott is Irida searchable, would be my guess. But
this is always interesting that this was live, that you notice that the collapsed stadium effect went off before the worker was played.
yeah, it's because the Live is an insanely optimized gaming engine, and it's probably the best thing out there ever.
100%.
Here's my problem. Okay, I didn't get a chance to talk about this on Drew Too Many this week because I bounced early. Spoiler alert for those that are listening to Drew Too Many tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to plug my own stuff. Listen to Drew Too Many. It's a podcast I'm on. It's called Drew Too Many. I'm on it probably once every month and a half because I have a life, I guess. I don't know. But I think that Pokemon Pocket should have been a add-on to Live, to TCG Live. I dislike that it's two different apps.
I can agree with that.
Pokemon TPCI has always had the stance of as long as we're getting people to play the game, right? Like they just want people to play. They don't care about the longevity of those players. They just want people to play, which thumbs up, sure, right? Get people hooked and they can figure out their own fun. I'm down for that kind of stuff, sure. It leads into a lot of problems with them not like catering to like the people that go to regionals, and they don't really look at the people that have been playing for 10 plus years. They don't really cater to those people. They cater to the people that have just picked up the game, which I think is good because it ensures longevity. But this is now Pokemon has never been so easily accessible. We are living in the golden age of being able to play competitive Pokemon. And TCG Live was their like attempt at being like, look how easy it is. It's a mobile app. It's so easy to craft your own cards with this dust mechanic. Like, here you go, come in, jump in, the water's warm. And now they're making an even more watered down jump in. It's come on in, the water's warm. I know that they're trying to like copy Duel Links a little bit, and they see that model of the pay to play. But like, just embed that into Live. You already dumped all this money into TCG Live.
Well, this is the question that becomes then: did they ever confirm who is developing the game?
Pokemon Pocket?
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard, but like, why, like, if you're spending money on a company to develop the game, why not just spend that money to hire people to do it in-house?
Well, that's the question. Like, as TPC and TPCI are treated like separate budgets, separate companies. So if TPC is funding it, then TPCI might not even know about it until further in development or something else. And that could be a lack of communication between the two.
It just seems like a conflict of interest. And yeah, I can't imagine that the communication is that bad where like they're having these two like mainstay platforms be competing for the same space.
It could be. But with that, that like we could talk on for hours for that.
I'm sure.
With that, we have our first Challenge Doom Challenge champion, Rory Sharp, coming in with Gardevoir, straight Gardevoir, going 5-0. This is why we play 5 rounds. Guaranteed 5-0, cleanest way we could do it. So that is our top 8 decks here, going in with Gardevoir, the Palkia Gardevoir, Garchomp, Double Charizard, Entei Valiant, Chinpao Baxcalibur, and Goldango coming in, running out your top 8. I will probably have pricing up pretty quickly, considering it's not even 11 yet. So that means I'm not like just absolutely exhausted and need to go to bed. With that, Alex, why don't you go ahead and give us a little bit more self-promotion before we call it, and we need to find someone to raid.
Okay, I'll do self-promotion. I'm part of a podcast. It's called Drew Too Many. It's with Trevor Reed, Andrew Zavala, and Drew Allen. A bunch of people that have been playing forever that just kind of talk about things. I am selling my master sets. If you're a master set collector, or you know anybody that collects master sets, send them my way. I am selling everything from Black and White until Obsidian Flames. Every single card that was released between those two sets, I have, and it can be yours for the low price of $60,000. You get other goodies too. There's a lot included with it. There's like pre-Black and White stuff. It's actually like legitimately insanely worth it. Check out my custom cube. If you're a fan of Cube, one of the biggest ego boosts I've ever gotten in my life was I was told that I was the godfather of Cube because I wrote a big article in 2016 about it. But I just recently released a cube of nothing but custom cards, and it's a way to balance Cube. And it's, if a card gets too broken or people are like, this card's too good, we can just edit the card. It's that cool. It's on Cube Koga. Just search Alex Cook KOCH. You'll find it.
Awesome.
Gosh, if you're in Vancouver, come say hi. I'll be in Vancouver.
Same with me, but I still have a few more streams before Vancouver.
I'll be on one of those streams, maybe. Hopefully, I don't know.
We'll see.
See.
With that, we're gonna raid the Marine Mammal Rescue because I like raiding the otters because the otters are my favorites. And I don't really know anybody else who's on tonight. We'll be back Friday night. Should be me and Emmy for the regularly scheduled Tournament of Doom. Thank you for everyone playing in the first Challenge of Doom. We will probably kick up the numbers for future ones, and have a good rest of your night.